Setting up some simple organizational systems in your Google Drive can help make finding your files easier from day to day or from year to year. The first way you can organize your Google Drive is by color-coding your folders. As you can see, many of my folders already have colors associated. For this folder that is the original gray default color for Google Drive, I'm simply going to right-click and choose Change Color. From that point, it's personal preference of what color you choose. The next way that you can organize your Google Drive is by using numbering conventions. Typically, Google Drive is organized alphabetically, but I want these schedules to be at the top of my Google Drive. In order to do that, I simply needed to put a 1 in front of that folder to push it to the top of my list. So let's say, for example, this presentation, I want to be at the very top. I will simply right-click, choose Rename, and add a 0. Now that presentation is sitting at the top of my Google Drive. So numbering conventions can help to keep those folders at the top that you're accessing more often than others. Another organizational tip would be to use starred files. As you see, down here in your Google Drive, you have a starred area. If you've never used this, to store files in this area, you open the file, and to the right of the file name, you click on that star. Now, in my Google Drive, if I go back to starred, I'm going to see that item that I just clicked on the star in this group. Starred files are a great location to keep those files that you're accessing all the time, or even those files that you know you're going to be accessing that week. To remove them from this list, you simply right-click and choose Remove from Starred. Another tip for organizing your Google Drive is to make an archive folder. So let's say, for example, you have folders for each of your courses. I'm going to put 2020-2021 archive. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move any folder from any course that I've taken this year into this archive. That way, I don't have 7 different folders listed in my Google Drive to sort through, but I can simply go to my archive to find those old files. Finally, a fun way to organize your Google Drive is by using emojis. I recommend using Emojipedia. Let's say, for example, you're in global cultures. I'm going to search globe, and I'm going to choose this globe and press copy. When I go back to my file, I can right-click it and choose Rename, and simply paste that emoji at the beginning of the file name. When I press OK, you will now see that emoji in the folder description. So those are 5 simple ways that you can organize your Google Drive a little bit better to make finding your files a lot easier.